Hello. It is me, the Supernatural Duck, the really normal Ducky, and your host for today's stream. It is currently 10 p.m. Today is June 16th, and we're playing some Dead by Daylight. I think it's been a minute since I've streamed Dead by Daylight, if I recall correctly. But we're back. We're gonna be playing some Chaos Shuffle. I don't know if I've actually streamed Chaos Shuffle. I might have. Um, the mode randomizes everyone in the game's perks. You can have any perks, whether you own them or not, from any character. Obviously, killers can't have survivor perks, and vice versa. But yeah, I think that's the plan for today. Doing a little bit of killer, not a killer bean, by the way. Just yeah, only one of the many streams I've done of this game, I believe, is Survivor, and every other one is Killer, but I'm not a Killer main. That's just not how it is. Um, I already have him selected. I guess I'll go with Pyramid Head. Why not? Seems like sound logic to me. Sure. Do I use real offerings? I've been using not important offerings just because I have a million of them. I don't know. I don't need anything fancy. We'll have a nice easy first match. We don't need to go crazy. Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna get right into it. Why not? I've recently spent blood points on Pyramid Head. But I really haven't played a ton of Pyramid Head. I'm probably a little rusty. Of the killers, probably in the bottom half of killers I know how to play sufficiently well. But that's fine. Let me just turn up the volume a little bit. It's hard to get volume settings on this game when the menu is crickets. But I'll know in game. Yeah, for a game that relies on a tremendous amount of audio related things, sure isn't a lot of audio sliders. But that's fine. I don't even need the audio. I don't even need to hear the enemy. I will say one of the worst things about Chaos Shuffle is it's just nice to have Lightborn as a killer. And not being able to just guarantee that. When I see 4 survivors bring 4 flashlights, I'm like, man, wish that wasn't gonna happen. This isn't so bad. Toolboxes, health kits, sure. No problem. Hello, Crippy. Welcome in. Hello. The pyramid greets you. Alright, enough of that. We shuffling chaotically? Yeah. Why not, right? The mode's still here for a little bit. Okay, increases distance between hooks. Don't like that. Icky. And Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head's got some stuff on him. He's a little gross. Just a little gross, you know? Whew. Alright. Hawkins. Alright, what do we got? We got Iron Grasp, which means it's harder for them to break free. Every time a generator is complete, all the windows and stuff are blocked. Survivors within 36 meters of a scarecrow, they suffer from exhausted. Okay, so that's pretty good. And Grim Embrace. Each survivor is hooked for the first time. You get a token. When I move away from the hooks, all the generators are blocked. Upon reaching 4 tokens, blocks all generators. Okay. I mean, these are fine perks. These are not the best perks to help me with this particular character, or a lot of very actively helpful perks, I guess. But we don't need them. You know what? Iron Grass is actually really good. You are actually correct. They did increase the distance of the hooks, and additionally, 2 of them have toolboxes. So yeah, that's actually really helpful. Alright, they already dropped out of here, but we're gonna give this a kick. Upstairs, come on. Somebody below me. Should have dropped in the center thing. Man, that's Serena again. No, I didn't hook Serena. I got Jill. Right. I think the volume seems good, but if anything, could probably turn it up a little bit. Oh yeah, it's blocked. Nice. I really need to wrap this chase up. Nice, that still hit even though I got hit. Damn, I tried to outplay them, but I did not. They're kind of getting a little far ahead of me. Not just Jill, but this match. Nice. And I guess because we have Iron Grasp, I'm just gonna hook Jill so that way she keeps the barbed wire. So later I can just get her with the execute. It seems like that could be a good idea. Glad I got this pallet out of here. This is going very well. Very optimistic on the reach of that attack. These two gens being their back-to-back ones of progress is really putting them in a bad position. It hurts me to wait to use the Cage of Atonement. I mean, they got a different gen. I really got to go back and defend those two. This one's still dying. But is the other one? It is. Nice. Well, they're on a different one. That's unfortunate. That's not working out how I wanted to. Such is life, I suppose. Damn. Simply outmaneuvered. This Ada doesn't really throw pallets, but she doesn't really need to. Back at that gen. I need to, like, commit to a chase here. I'm not getting everybody. It's falling apart. Unfortunate. Alright, I lost Ada. I don't know how. I do kind of know how. I did mute for a second. I did really have to sneeze. I'm gonna go ahead and bless myself for that one. I have that power. Not using the Cage of Atonement is a good plan in theory, but like, I really need to get some, get some more people. surprised it doesn't have spikes. I've kicked it so many times. They just run in circles. I'm shocked that hit, actually. I'm impressed even with myself. Thank you for throwing that. I appreciate that. Are they upstairs or downstairs? Huh. Right. There's no hooks here. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm starting to think might have made some misplays. Could have occurred. Could have occurred a few misplays. I haven't seen Jill in forever. Going back up here. Man. Alright. That is unfortunate. I think they get away. I think it's over. I missed. No. Alright. Gotta do what I gotta do. We'll say the downside of that is I don't know where they're at. They're gonna leave their teammates? Okay, but if they go for the other door, they're out. It's over. Damn. That was a rough start. Like I said, I wasn't very good at Pyramid Head. Whatever. I'll say GG. We're a positive streamer today. You know, like every day. Alright, let me bump the audio up a little bit. Quickly check something. Okay, let me... Alright, who are we switching to? We'll do Pinhead. Sure, we'll leave offerings on. Why not? We'll put on good offerings and everything. I don't have good offerings. Okay. You know what? They lowered the chance for offerings to take you to maps. I believe it's 20%. Pretty sure that update's already gone in. I believe that's an old one. Instead of 100%, I guess it wasn't 100. It was pretty much 100. It always worked. But it didn't say 100. Now it's like 20% chance, but it usually works. We're going to see if it does work. If it's not going to work, it's going to be when I use it. Is probably how it would work. The box. You've opened it. Pinhead, of course, a character that no longer available if you don't already have him. Can't get the cosmetics either. It's all unavailable now. They lost the license. It's gone. I guess more accurately, it expired. Which is unfortunate. Okay. All right. I don't know if that was coincidence that everyone just appeared when I clicked the game, but that was weird. Okay. Fair enough. Threw me for a bit of a loop. Okay. I'm prepared. RPD, please. Speaking of RPD, Resident Evil 9 announced. Requiem. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Kind of... I don't know. I don't know how people enjoy all things Resident Evil. I think there's good things about Resident Evil. I think survivor horror is a good genre. But like, let's go. Man, it's just how many decades before like there's some like resolution. Alright, what do we have? We have Hubris. If they stun me, they're exposed. No Way Out. Alright, if I hook everybody, the door takes longer to open. Scourge hooks. People die quicker. Alien Instinct. You see the aura of the first injured survivor for 8 seconds. After I hook somebody. Cool. Alright. Let's get going. Yeah, as someone who's played a lot of Resident Evil games. And enjoyed a lot of things about it. Man, there's a lot of not good things about Resident Evil. And, that new trailer did not impress me. Nice. Right next to a Scourge Hook? Thank you. It was very kind of you. Alright. We done with the alley then? Nope, never mind. Well, that's good to have out of the way. Thank you, Sable. The hell? What the hell? I couldn't, like, see them. They were, like, standing on top of it. Oh, this is annoying.
The box. You
Right,
opened
well,
it.
we're gonna go to this.
I came.
Wow, I'm surprised that hit. I was like, this is a sure thing, then questioned it because I went pretty far over. But then it worked out. Them going directly to Scourge Hooks, I appreciate quite a bit. Please don't have Saboteur. I heard their footsteps. I know they're around. And I did see them a second ago. Well, that worked out. Oh no. Oh, and I missed. We both fucked up. The box. Nice. I guess I'll just fight in here forever. I don't like that technically this perk just illuminated where the person that just was unhooked was, because they're the only person that's wounded. Yeah, I just kind of wanted them out of there. I didn't really want to hit people who just got unhooked. But, you know, if you body block, what can I do? Wow, they were all here. Okay. They bailed so fast. Being real optimistic. This perk, I don't know if I've used this alien perk before. It's evil. Like, this is crazy. This... This perk needs to be nerfed. This is insane! And Lethal Pursuer revealed them longer? Oh my god. This Sable not taking hits is crazy. You don't know why you never hear people talk about this one? I knew it was, like, rough. But, like, having never used it myself before, I didn't realize it was, like, this good. That sucks. Okay. Oh, the hook's down. I say that like it matters if they get away. Alright, I need the Sable not to unhook. Really, they're the only one I kind of want not to make it out of here. I say that the 2 people are already dead. But, like, I don't know. Them running off that gen and not taking hits a bunch is crazy. My teammates were in danger. They quit? At the last second? HP. That's gone. Hope you're doing well. Can't even say GG. I didn't even think I was that mean. Okay. Nothing much, just chilling. Nice. Just a nice chill day. That was a pretty good match. Let's go up Knight. I don't know why I have the candy sword. Have I used the ice sword? Go with this. Okay, let's put an offering. Hunting? Sure. Go! Haven't played DBD in a long time? That's fair. That's fair. I'd say for probably a while. Comparatively, I definitely have played a lot less. Until recently? I think that's accurate. Definitely with streams. There's been a lot less DBD streams. I would say that, like... Man, everything with a grain of salt. I think now would be, like, the best time to get back into it. Because there's the anniversary event coming up. And they're about to add Five Nights at Freddy's. You had it for PlayStation, you stopped playing PS Plus, so you can't play online? Hmm. The fact that, like, paying for online is a thing on consoles is crazy. It's so crazy. There is no benefit to consoles. Like, I say that. Aside from exclusives and, like, I don't know, like the Switch, at least the Switch is mobile. It can do something that the other ones can't. That, like, a PC can't. Consoles are too expensive. Nostromo, come on. Why? Why? They did add cross progression? They did. You know, their cross progression isn't as easy as Fortnite's, which I think probably has some of the best cross progression out of many games. But at least they have it in this game. For some reason, that's constantly a technical hurdle. Seemingly always mostly because of PlayStation. It seems to be the going deal, but... Alright, what do I got? Terror radius increased. Dead man switch. First survivor to stop repairing after I hook somebody. It gets blocked. After picking up a survivor, all generators not being repaired by a survivor are blocked. And save the best for last. For each token, assess what base attack that is not dealt to the obsession. Gain a stackable up to 8 tokens. Okay. So, attacking the obsession. Attacking other people that aren't the obsession. So, Yui gives me tokens. Where you going, Geralt? Of Rivia. Wow, they committed. They were like, I'm good here. Huh. I feel like the game's got a little bit of a stutter for some reason. You applaud the commitment? You know what? Likewise. Alright, Geralt's fucking loud. I didn't even know where he was at. And I saw, like, the scratch marks, didn't know where they were going, and all I heard was, Ooh. Somebody's in the basement. Holy shit. I haven't heard him scream before. Like that. Rip my tokens. Why is he always near me? How could you not notice this guy? He's not real. I feel like a fool. I got got. I was embarrassed. This thing's gonna be locked forever. Damn. Why is this one still blocked? There he is. Game over. You guys can't detect shit. You're the worst at your jobs. You've detected somebody. You're promoted. And you got him. Make them the chief of something. Chief of murder. The murder chief. I know they're working on it. I know they're running away when I summon them. Dead? On hook? Did they throw? They weren't on there that long. My summon got stuck on the ramp. Demote whatever summon that was. You just fast vault over here? Have you a death wish? A bot in my chat? How dare you? think the guard found her, because I was like, I know she's here. She couldn't have got past me, but I had no idea where she was. Catching up on gens, though. Nice. Man, Victorio and Geralt. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess it would make sense that there's, like, similar loudness. They're so loud this match, but, like, pretty sure Geralt's just skin for Victorio. But, I mean, it's just on voice acting, but maybe, like, it has the same, like, volume levels. Huh. Found him. Oof. Whoa. It's over. Maybe. I don't know. Do I even have a hook nearby? I do. Alright, well played. I don't remember this happening in The Witcher. GG, well played. What do they have? Your Wi-Fi is bad? GG's? Oh, the Yui? Oh yeah, they were skipping around at the end there. I thought that was me. Alright, well that's good to know. Desperate measures. Fast track. Alright. Well played. Thank you, Crippy. I was just about to do that. Downforce fiber is affected by a status effect that you inflicted. So, like, plague counts? Surely the vomit is a status effect? What's your status? I'm currently vomit. See, it just doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like that is what it is. But I think it's... I think it's just that I think that's true. You know, I think it is a status effect. I'm not saying I'm vomit. I'm just saying that status effect can be that somebody could be vomit. If the velocity could be vomit to thus make bomb-locity, this sounds like the worst bit ever, but like it's just actually it makes sense in the context of this game. And I guess if you watched other streams, it makes sense. It sounds like nonsense. Sounds like I'm out of my mind. You know what? It's been a while. We'll go with this skin that I'm not the biggest fan of. But we'll go with it. We'll mix it up. Sometimes it's good to mix it up. Icky. Two flashlights. Alright. This could be a rough one. This could be a rough one. So tired of flashlights in this game. Being stunned, no matter the game, isn't fun for the person who gets stunned. A Steve? Steve. Steve. Okay, nothing too crazy. See, wouldn't it be so cool in a mode about having random perks if it just showed me my perks then, and so I could really get a good idea of what I'm about to be given? Instead of, like, you know, having to find out during game time. Is that so crazy? Am I asking too much? Okay, we have Face the Darkness. On everyone inside my terror radius screams. It's a hex. Injuring lights the totem. Worsted items when they're near me. I can see people when I pick people up. They bleed a lot after I've unhooked them. Got it. My speed reading of perks and like summarizing them quickly is actually more explaining of perks than I have done for like most of my DVD streams. If you don't play this game and you just were like, you just popped in and be like, oh, what's Duck doing? And I just started saying stuff, this would be the time that I've explained more than any other time. Isn't that kind of crazy? You know what else is kind of crazy? Damn. Apparently nothing. This is gonna be a rough match. Sable's back on that gen. I missed this hit. I'm getting flashed. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to a hook. I got the whole world against me. Where did they go? About to hear 2 more generators pop any second, I know it. Oh my god. Of course they have breakdown. Why wouldn't they have breakdown? Broke my totem. This sucks. This is not going well. God damn. They're gonna run right back. This match is over. They're all going home. Damn. Alright, just wrap it up, will ya? Just go ahead, finish the gens, crouch at the door bunch, get out of here. So like I was saying, it's a great time to get into DBD. It's a fantastic time. When isn't a good time? Are you kidding me? Come on, dude, what the fuck? Of course they get flashback. Of course that's a perk they get. You sure this is Chaos Shuffle? I know, right? I'm in a map with, like, no walls for me to hit people against. Not hit people against, to, like, look at when I pick people up. Everyone's got, like, the best fucking perks ever. They're clearly, like, they're either, like, the best assortment of randoms ever. They have, like, this sort of communication without, or they know each other. Because it's like, they're always there. They weren't communicating, which I just have a feeling that they probably are. I try and slug them, but the problem is like, then I have to stand over them forever. And then that just doesn't work out. They just eat enough hits. And I hate slugging. Could maybe hold here. They're gonna open this door here. Left without him? Maybe they weren't communicating. I don't think I catch up. I get one swing. Oof. 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 Okay. Man, fuck this game. You know, you know what I said earlier when I said this is a good time to get in the game? Nobody should play this game. This is fucking bullshit. Alright, let me see here. Flashbang, Breakdown, Saboteur, and Deadhard. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Breakdown again? When you take a protection hit, all other survivors within 12 meters. Okay, what is the set of... What is these perks that they got? This is Chaos Shuffle. They all go together. Literally got two perks that like work together for great skill checks. This is insane. And meanwhile, I got a perk that's like, oh man, I see people around me. I already knew they were there. I was surrounded at all times. Yeah, this is bullshit. This game is stupid. What the fuck? Random perks? Yeah, that'll be easy. Alright, who am I playing next? The Trapper. We'll go Swamp Trapper. I've never used this skin, actually. I'm not the biggest fan of it. But I've never used it now that I'm thinking about it. Sure, we'll use these. Swamp Trapper. Alright. We're all set up for Trapper. I'm going to take a quick break, cool off, just for a quick second, instead of raging at the game nonstop. We're going to do a quick commercial break. I know. Commercials. Can't believe this guy. And I'll be right back. Alright. Be back in a minute. Alright. I'm back. Hello. It's me. I've returned. Welcome back. Thank you. Go ahead and start playing Swamp Trapper. So let's redeem ourselves from the last match. Me earn back my honor. Something. Such a weird weapon. It's like an axe, but it's like a hammer. It's got like this boat propeller shoulder. Or if that the axe thing is meant to look like something from a boat. I'm not sure. Maybe it's meant to look like some kind of anchor. I'm not a boatologist. Steve. Okay. Everyone's got medkits. I have a bad feeling about this lobby, too. I got a bad feeling about this. Chocolate chips. Tasty. But are they cookies? Are they just by themselves? Are they milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate? You know, it doesn't even matter. They're good all they're all good no matter what. It's crazy that emote. I'm like, I know I made that emote. I know I made most of my emotes, not all of them. Um, it's so long since I made an emote, and I made that one in particular. Actually, that's more the one of the recent ones. Actually, I'm just like, man, I don't know. It's just I have this disconnect to it. I guess we have hubris again. So if I get paladed, they're exposed. They scare a crow, they're exhausted. If I hit them a bunch, the exit gate takes longer to open, and whenever they become injured, they become oblivious. All injured people become oblivious. And a great emote, thank you. Thank you. A lot of doors to this place, damn. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I do have more animated emote slots. I really should make more emotes. That's unfortunate. You know what? That's fine. If they want to finish the Killer Shack one, that's fine. We're a late game killer anyway. Consolidate the workspace. Other things I say? Gosh, I guess I do say that. Never really thought about that one before. When it's true, I guess. I'm really, really planning ahead. They got rid of one of my traps. That hurts. Ow. I hear them working on the gen up top. And I will get to that. I will address that situation. Due time. Probably address it before the gen gets done, though. Because, well, that fucks everything up. Nice. Now, is the basement in here? It isn't. Man, I'm going pretty far. And they're working one of the gens I needed them not to. I dropped the ball, I think. I might have fucked up. I might have messed up real bad. I'm so sorry I'm using them as bait, but... somebody has to pay for my mistakes, I guess. Ran around all of it. Alright. Huh. This isn't optimal. This is not good. This is the worst game I've played in a while, I think. It's not the... Okay. Warm up. Cheats. They were hacking, they were cheating. This is what gets so tiring, right? And nobody ever says GG, good luck next match, unless they've just completely destroyed you. If it's a close game, they would never say that. If they got killed, they would never say that. It's just to say GG, it feels like I'm being insulted. It hurts me. We're using this. It wounds me. We need to redeem ourselves. I say ourselves as if I didn't misplay. Man. I mean, I went for a few chases just to get some hits. But by the time I had set up my traps on 3 gens, They had already completed most of the gens in the game, undid some of my traps, and already started working on 2 of the traps I had protected. And only one person ever ran into one of my bear traps. I ran into the same amount of bear traps that they did. Which is a mechanic for some reason. Doesn't happen in 2v8. They fixed it at 2v8. Still mad about it. Wasn't I supposed to do something with status effects? Random perks? Alright. Oh well. I'll do better this time. It's over. It's already over. They have a flashlight. There's 2 flashlights. Game's over. This is the worst. Main building. Give me a fantastic map. RPD. Just always give me RPD now I'm thinking about it. I haven't had Ormond in a while. Snow maps. Probably not the best. Hawkins? Not really. Probably not the Soul map. That'd probably not be the best. The Asylum? Oof. Okay. Yeah, this is... Alright, what do I have? I have Thrill of the Hunt. Okay. I have Retribution. Okay. I have Hubris and Unrelenting. So, I recover quicker from attacks, like once I swing. If I get... That's like the 3rd game already where I've had Hubris. If I get stunned, they're exposed. If they break one of my totems, everyone's oblivious for 40 seconds. And the other one makes it harder for... The rest of these doors are so close. This is the match. The other one makes it take longer to break totems unless itself gets broken. So not bad. Absolutely abysmal start. Already a generator done? Well, they broke one of the totems. That's awesome. Please don't have boil over. Right to the basement. Alright, so I think we're going to defend the shit out of this building. Not too crazily. I can't pick my, bear traps up. But they do reset automatically. Okay, that was strange. Now, if I can corral them to try and go out the other door. Are they seriously back on that gen? Nice. Nice. Yeah. This is some good stuff right here. They're really still working on this gen right above me. It's kind of hard for me to get to this gen. This is just fantastic for me. This is good stuff. I'll just take the bite. I can still get up through the steps, but... That's surprising. I didn't even realize another person got bit. Ah, man, I got... No! I did it to myself. My back in the building. No. Are they at the door? Oh, they went to the two-story. I forgot what I put one in here. That was Laura, and that's who I was chasing her earlier. And then she instantly healed. That's crazy. Huh. And I was worried about the flashlights. Let me get away from this hook. Been too close to all their hooks. The basement thing's kind of hard to avoid, because, like, to defend the building. It's also good because they used an offering to, spawn the thing near there. think they unhooked themselves. Maybe I shouldn't be chasing. I'll let them go. Slow crouch up to the thing. Are you right here? Hmm. I knew somebody was behind me. Actually, I don't even know if they pointed a flashlight at me. Maybe once? Am I hallucinating? Maybe they didn't have any. They broke my stuff. My totems that don't do shit. It's crazy the synergy they get that Survivor's been getting between their perks, and then I get like the weakest totems in the game by themselves. I mean, like, yeah, I do have both of them, but like without other things, I feel like it's just not it. Maybe I'm just not good at perk management, but that's how I sees it. Up on the hook you go. Over. Unfortunately, I would have rather found the Sable. She's still healed. Which means it's going to be hard to kind of take her down. Alright, I need this trap not to reset. Please don't reset. Please don't reset. Please don't reset. Nice. Nice. Remembered my my own traps this time. Now I guess I just kind of chill. Hi. So I guess I kind of chase now. So I might have known that at one point, but I didn't know that at that moment that if you hit somebody with endurance while they're in the trap. It breaks them free, and they eat the hit. So evil. The traps are where they were. That was somebody else's evil laughter. How'd they forget they were there? Ooh. Yeah, they seem to know about him for most of the match. Even Laura was trying to get rid of him. Not initially. But they seem pretty aware of it after the fact. Wow. That was a lot more blood points. Quests? Okay. What they have? Exponential. Their strength. What did the Lara have? She healed like immediate. Oh, she had the syringe. Right. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of blood points. Sacrifice 6 people? Sure. I can work on that. Okay. Redeemed myself with Trapper. I say that like it was like skill. It was entirely based on the add-ons and the map. Having the main building with the having that main building, having that at those add-ons, having the basement in the building, and then also having it didn't come into play, but them having an offering that made the thing spawn in main building and a gen in there was just like it gave me so much value out of the traps to have them that close. And because it was main building in the center of the map, not to the side like the map I played before, like it was easier for me to get all my stuff there. Because there's more likely for people to run through a building in the middle than it is to the side. Fantastic. Let's do Deathslinger. Let's play Deathslinger. Add-ons suck. This is crazy. Like, survivors speared from 12 meters, they have to be at least 12 meters away. Then they're inflicted with exposed, as long as they remain speared. So you have to make this crazy long shot, reel them in, and then you can get them. When a survivor is speared, gain undetectable. The effect persists for 10 seconds after the survivor is no longer speared. Like, why would I want to be detectable? Undetectable. Does it matter? I'm reeling somebody to my location. Undetectable so I can sneak up on them. It's ridiculous how bad the stuff is. Alright, we'll decrease our stun time. Pew pew! It's time to bring some redemption. Red Dead Redemption. Yeehaw. Oh, I said this recently. Man, I would like to play Red Dead Redemption again. I would like to play Red Dead Revolver again. I never beat it. I remember when I was much younger, I rented it from Blockbuster. And that was a company that existed. And it was very different. And it didn't draw me in the same. But I'm like, you know what, maybe... I think my palette for games is expanded exponentially since then. I think I'd be more down to give it another try. Red Dead Revolver. Double Leons. Yeah, alright. Oh, this is something. Okay. You know, I know he's breathing heavy, but like it just sounds like he's growling, you know? It's got some menacing vibes to it. He's kind of a menacing guy. Alright. I'm ready. Good perks, please. Force penance. They take a protection hit, they're broken. If I hurt anybody, all injured survivors are oblivious. Devour Hope. If I hook people, good things happen. Anytime a survivor loses a health state, they suffer from exhaustion. Okay. Devour Hope could be good, but also it's me as the killer, so I'm not going to get any value out of that at all. Oh my god, I hit him. I mean, of course I hit him. Oh. Let's go. Not a bad map to get for this particular character. Dude, I just cannot get a fucking break. I think Hex Totems are some of the coolest shit in the game. I literally never get fucking value out of them as a killer. Every single fucking time. I mean, heckin' dang. You know what? Fuck it. I'm pissed off. This is a vulgar stream. There's blood and gore in the game. It's rated T for teen. It's mature or something. It's sure as hell mature now. God damn. I say that like I'm not doing incredibly well right now. I should have never said a word. I should have never said anything. I should have never uttered a single sentence in my entire life. Let's do this again. Alright. I got him. I haven't even seen Victoro. What? It doesn't even wound them? I thought it wounds them. It's because I swung and it didn't hit? I thought he has to be mending now. Am I incorrect? It's been a minute. How can I possibly be this far behind them? I can't even see them. There we go. I don't know which Leon is dead on Hook. Is he dead on Hook? I don't know. Somebody was on there a while. Damn. Match is over. I don't know which land this is. I'm sorry if I'm tunneling. Wasn't very nice. Dude, stop doing gens. Relax. I think we should just all... We should stop healing. We should definitely do that. We shouldn't be doing this healing nonsense. Dude. Ah. Victoria, we're about to be best buds. Alright? They might leave. Alright, they're all healed up. They don't have any progress on this door over here. Fuck, it's over. Dude, every time this happens, I fuck it up. I just have to get one of the... Okay, I got one of the wounded ones. He left. Okay. Okay. If I move quick enough, I get two. Nice. Okay, wasn't the cleanest match in the world, but, you know. I thought it was over. No. Damn. Well, I got one. They were zooming through generators. All right. Damn. I don't think we're doing a redemption match for Deathslinger, I'm gonna be honest. If I was being honest, which I am, we don't need a redemption match. I feel good, actually, a little bit about that match. Not that I did well. I didn't. I don't feel like I did that great. Um, I also really hate setting up the hook at the end. But, I landed a lot of shots, which I feel like usually isn't the case. Some solid shots. I had a very good map for it. One of the only times I'm happy to play Borgo. Is it Borgo? Pretty sure it's Borgo. Still, I understand the change that they made to the map and why it's not red. I, the green is terrible. Still do not like it. Alan? Alan. Alright, well, the three of those being brought makes me feel like those three people might know each other. I don't know. That'd be coincidence, I'd imagine. Alright. I'm ready. Okay. Not the best map. A lot of small doorways. Very easy for me to fuck up the chainsaw. Blood points. Blood points? All the offerings? A lot of blood points with those offerings. Some nice, tasty blood points. Pretty clever, Sable. I didn't even read what perks I got. I got every time I hurt somebody and people get off a gen. I've got if they break my totems, they're oblivious. I've got I snuff a boon totem, totem's destroyed. And I see everybody. That depends on if they have one. And oppression, which means if I kick a gen, a bunch break. That's actually one of the I like that one a lot for a gen perk. Because it means it breaks a lot of things without me having to go to a lot of places. Immediately messed up. This is dangerous. They're gonna get me. Ooh. Missed. They gotta be friends, those three. Damn it. Alright, these survivors are about to get very lucky. I think I'm about to throw this match. I need to quickly check something. I apologize. I'll be back. Everything's okay. They're getting very lucky. We think we can... I can save it? Oh my god. Alright. So how's everyone doing? I'm back. Ah. Hmm. I'm not picking you guys up. I'm sorry. I hate the slug, but I've only got one hook. What a comeback! What a comeback! Yeah. Yeah, I apologize for leaving in the middle of the match. You know, I can't really apologize that much. I'm just too damn good at the game. If he's not gonna throw and hook, I don't know what to tell you. I hate to slug like this, but if I pick you up, then it's over. I feel so evil for this. Well, the worst part is I hit them all at the same time, which means all their bleed out timers are the same. Which means like there's just no shot. They can't even get the hatch like if somebody else bleeds out first. That's crazy. It's pretty evil, but they also had it easy back half the match. Yeah. Oh, they went AFK. They got birds. If Alan would have thrown quicker, I could have hooked more people on his hook, but now I gotta wait for this thing to come back. This will take 60 seconds, so probably I'll be dead. Is one of them bleeding out faster? Did I down somebody? I guess I hooked some people. Maybe that was what happened. I'm not going to Moria, though. That would be too much. Right? That feels like a little evil. Do I hook the last one? I'll just let them bleed out. I need to get out of this match. I don't want to see what they write. I don't want to see it. I feel bad about that. Foil over. Yeah, I would have never gotten him to hooks. Sable had... Wow, his breakdown wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Ah, man. That's a long time to wait. Alright. Alright, well, yeah, let's do another match. We'll do another... Let's do another, Leatherface match. Didn't really... That wasn't really a fool. Man. So I think slugging is a bullshit game mechanic. And I think they should get rid of that. And I mean that unironically. I fully believe that slugging and not being able to get up without a perk is terrible. I genuinely wish everyone had built-in perks to get themselves up, such as Unbreakable. But unfortunately, you have to have it. But that's a whole perk slot. Said with the he. Yeah. I mean it. I think what I think how I downed them was fine. I think that they didn't have any ability to do like any recourse. And I think also the fact that I would have been penalized if I tried to get them on the hook. The fact that it's a game mechanic that it would make more sense to leave them on the ground for that long. It shouldn't make sense for me to be able to do that. This goes back to what I was saying earlier, and I don't remember why. Oh, being stunned with flashlights and pallets. Being stunned in games is not fun. So leaving somebody on the ground for 3 minutes or whatever, it's just a 3-minute long stun. People like being able to do things. Main building. Like, they play the game to play the game, you know? If they wanted to watch the game, they'd watch the game. I'm making sense. I'm a sense maker. Alright, what do we got? We got Scorch Hooks again. They're wounded. I can hear people better. If I hurt people with a basic attack, they go to the down state, I break everything nearby, and picking stuff equals good. Okay. Cool stuff. Not bad. I really like the one where I down people with basic attack. It breaks everything nearby. But unfortunately, I am playing a character with a chainsaw, and that's not going to count as a basic attack. So it's unlikely I'll get the most value out of it. That's okay. Breakdown. Unfortunate. Damn. If I can down Hattie here, though, it's a free break of this gen, so that would be awesome. Somebody's literally on it, though. Go ahead and put you here. Break this generator again, because somebody's working on it. Break all this stuff. They're going for the save. That's okay. Where'd they just teleport to? Oh, come on. It wasn't even open a second ago. Being ready to get me is crazy. That hook still being sabotaged is crazy. Or broken down? Alright, this is feeling like an okay match to redeem my victory. Redeem my victory. Where are we going? Perfect, right here. Yeah, the best part about staying in this area is every time I'm downing somebody close to this, I'm breaking everything near me. So even though they're working on it, I'm getting a lot of value for my time. Though, this gen can't be broken that many more times. So this one's just going to end up getting done. Which I can live with. They're at 4 gens, so I mean, like, honestly... Ooh, they quit. Okay. Well, it was going pretty bad. Hey, stop healing. We don't like the healing. Heck. Well, I don't know if I make it to this in time. There he goes, slugging again. I mean, I have to leave her there. I'll leave that to them to get her up. They got some good teamwork. Now, where is... One of the fangs has a flashlight. That'd be that one? So annoying. I say that like I'm not doing incredibly well right now. I think this is Death Hook? I think they're all Death Hook? Is the bot gonna be the last one alive? Be a twist of fate. Ah. Didn't even heal the bot. Kind of rude. Even the bot's kind of tough sometimes, though. They will just be like, I have another objective. Yeah, alright, whatever. Alright. Get out of here. My unending kindness. Just so kind. They did have a teammate leave. Background player, botany knowledge, the nation, gonna live forever. Low survivor. Shoulder the burden. Yeah. Just so damn kind. Alright. I think that was a pretty alright game. I think I'm gonna call it there, though. Short little stream. Had some good matches. Even the matches I wasn't here for turned out crazy. um, yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me. I had a good time. I'll see everyone around. And, yeah. Later, everyone. Goodbye. Take care of yourself. Drink water. Sit up straight. Stretch. Be kind to yourself and others. All the good stuff. Good times were had. Until next time. Goodbye.